The Corpse Vanishes was a 1942 Bela Lugosi mad scientist film that, I guess, has something of a reputation of being a bad film. I mean, it's been riffed by Mystery Science Theater, so there's that. And to be fair, it is a little cheesy, but I enjoyed it for what it was. It's a goofy old mad scientist film involving Bela Lugosi and a bunch of interesting characters. Citizen Kane it's not, but just enjoy it for what it is. The film opens and we see this couple getting married, and suddenly and unexpectedly the bride just falls over dead. This mysterious ambulance crew shows up and they take her away, and nobody really knows who they were. So there's this trend of vanishing corpses in the press. They start investigating. They want to find out what's going on here. Meanwhile, we cut over to Bela Lugosi, who plays the character Dr. George Lorenz, who is basically just this mad scientist who has apparently figured out a diabolical method of extracting the life essence of freshly dead young women and transferring that via syringe to his aging wife. I feel like I've seen this formula before in some of the other films I've reviewed, like Mad Ghoul and The Ape Man and other silly mad scientist films like that all seem to revolve around this theme of taking life fluids from young, beautiful people and whatever. It's fine. And once his aged wife gets the dose, and she seems fine again, and actually vaguely resembles actress Joan Allen. Her character, the Countess, is played by Elizabeth Russell, and like I mentioned, she's kept looking youthful and beautiful thanks to the doctor's mad science. So we cut over to the press, and we meet actress Luana Walters, who's playing Patricia Hunter, an ambitious young reporter who's following the leads about these missing corpses and how there's a connection of possibly poisoned orchids that were given to the brides. So she goes to get a scoop on this from the mysterious doctor. And she manages to get a ride to see him with another character, Dr. Foster, played by Tristram Coffin, cool last name, who thankfully is on his way to meet the doctor as well. So they get to the doctor's house, and as they come in, they meet the character Toby, who was played by actor Angelo Rosito. He's an actual 2-foot tall actor, and I'm pretty sure I've seen him in other films as well. And he's not treated the best by the doctor, but we'll get to that. Luana meets Dr. Lorenz and asks him about the orchids, and he seems kind of alarmed about that. Now, due to a storm outside, of course, they end up having to spend the night. And that evening, Angel, the Igor-like henchman guy, well, he comes sneaking around and he seems to have an interest in Patricia, or at least, kind of playing with her hair. He's played by Frank Moran, and he, looking him up, has a ton of uncredited roles to his name on the Internet Movie Database. I don't think I have seen him in anything else, but he does a fine job as the big creepy dude. And Patricia wakes up, of course, sees him, screams, and runs off to talk to the doctor. So Dr. Lorenz, meanwhile, is spying on them from the shadows, and he returns to talk to his wife about what's going on. And she is just woken up in her coffin. Yes, they both sleep in coffins, because I guess it's like a Dracula thing or something, but it was kind of cool. So Patricia goes snooping around, and she follows this Angel character to find him visiting, I guess, the catatonic body of one of the brides who the doctor has captured, and he's playing with her hair and stuff. And I think she was catatonic, not dead, because around the 39-minute mark, if you look close, you can see the eyelids of the actress flutter. Can you do that in a catatonic state? Well, I don't know. Anyhow, Dr. Lorenz shows up, strangles Angel and kills him because he's been messing around with the girl's hair, and Patricia, unseen, passes out. And she wakes up the next day and talks to Dr. Lorenz and Dr. Foster about what she had seen, and both of them kind of dismiss it that she was dreaming and it was just weird stuff she saw in a dream. Patricia is ready to leave, though, and she asks Dr. Foster for a lift. He agrees. They both head back to town. Now she goes, meets up with the editor, tells him everything that's happened, and Dr. Foster also shows up as well, conveniently, and shares his theory that the doctor is keeping women alive in a catatonic state in order to keep his wife youthful. The editor thinks it's preposterous, of course, but they set up a fake wedding to lure the doctor out. So they have an actress basically pretending to be a bride. They're trying to lure the doctor out and see if they can set a trap. Well, will they be successful with this? I'll let you check out the ending for yourself, but I thought it was kind of a surprising twist near the end. And look, closing thoughts. The film's silly, but I do admire how Bela Lugosi still does his best at convincingly playing these weird, eclectic characters. And you even get a Dracula vibe at times through the films. So they set up a trap with an actress playing this bride with the hopes that they can lure this Dr. Lorenz out. And will it work? Well, I'll let you check the film out for yourself to see. But I did think there was an entertaining twist near the end of the film. And some closing thoughts. Look, this film is silly, yes, but I do admire how Bela Lugosi really does his best at convincingly playing these weird, eclectic characters. You do get a Dracula vibe at times, like when he's slowly creeping around, watching sleeping people and lurking in the shadows menacingly. I thought that was fine. He does his best. And I don't think it was nice how he booted away poor Angelo Rosito near the end of the film. But I guess that he saw that his time was up and he had to run. So, anyhow, I don't have much more in terms of closing thoughts on this. It's a goofy little film, but it's entertaining. And if you're looking for just a mad scientist film from the 40s that you can enjoy, and one that's in the public domain, and it's currently on Amazon Prime, go and check this one out.
Don't be afraid, Angel. I would not hurt you.